Hello, I am Hee-Sung Yang, the CEO of JUVIC. JUVIC is a biotech company developing dissolving microneedle products for transdermal drug delivery. Here is a glance what people usually ask about dissolving microneedles. The microneedle is a transdermal drug delivery system which is safe and easy to use. The dose is available up to 1 milligram and it shows similar pharmacokinetics to subcutaneous or intradermal injection. We are able to manufacture 5,000 products per day within our GMP facility. But the current capacity is for preclinical study or early clinical development, and it is very easy to expand the manufacturing facility. Vaccines and various high-potency drugs are expected to be an optimal API for microneedle. It is now on clinical stage, have not been approved yet. JUVIC has been submitted IND for lidocaine patch and is also developing influenza vaccine, triamcinolone acetate, and hormone products. We have a GMP-grade manufacturing facility for preclinical and clinical developments. We have established 3 core technologies to achieve a pharmaceutical-grade microneedle product. First, the IPS enables the loading of lipophilic APIs into microneedles. Second, the centrifugal lithography, which is the manufacturing method, is able to be operated in refrigerated and vacuum condition. It is a crucial process for maintaining the drug potency. Third, the application system, IAS, is for the implantation of microneedle itself into skin. These technologies ensure the accurate dosing and quality of microneedles as a medical product. JUVIC had been founded in 2015, but the core technologies had long been developed from Biotechnology Lab of Yonsei University. Since 2015, JUVIC further developed core technologies in order to advance medical products. Now we have submitted the IND for the lidocaine patch for pain control. JUVIC has several microneedle experts. Professor Hyung-hee Jung at Yonsei University is a world-famous microneedle research group leader. I have been also researched with him several years in his lab. JUVIC is also collaborating with various pharmaceutical companies and biotech companies, and institutions and hospitals also. Now let's move into the microneedle technology. Literally, microneedle is a very fine needle. The reason why these needles are special is it dissolves. A needle containing the drug penetrates across the skin and delivers the drug as it dissolves. A similar phenomenon is a hard candy dissolving inside the mouth to release its sweet flavor. Usually, microneedles are attached to the skin in the form of a patch. And because of their very small size, they can safely deliver drugs without pain or damage to skin tissue. A significant advantage of microneedles lies in their safety and painlessness, which allows for the patient's self-administration of drugs. There are various types of microneedles. After the invention of solid microneedle, it has been evolved into dissolving microneedles, increasing dose and achieving accurate delivery. Nowadays, implantable microneedles are also being developed to improve its usage area. Many biotech companies are developing microneedle therapeutics. Around a dozen of them are in clinical trials, and far more programs are in preclinical stage. The coated microneedle programs have been developed earlier than the dissolving microneedles. However, dissolving microneedles are also being developed actively with its technical advances. Early microneedle technology had been developed by several universities and biotech companies more than 20 years ago, but now many large pharmaceutical companies are investing in microneedle therapeutics. In many countries, regulatory agencies also support the microneedle technology advances. Even though the technical advances, there are still many unmet needs for the drug delivery via microneedle. The drug activity change from API to administration is illustrated on the right. To load the drug into microneedles, the drugs are formulated with polymers as a viscous solution. This step reduces the drug dose by its solubility and stability. The solution is poured into a microscale mold, which takes a huge time or environmental stimulation to solidify the solution. As the biopharmaceutics should be treated sensitively, the molding results the degradation of drug. However, the drug could be transported and stored stable after encapsulated into microneedles. At the last stage, when the microneedles are applied on the elastic skin, the uniform and efficient delivery is not guaranteed. To realize medical product, all these problems have to be overcome by microneedle technologies. Today, I will introduce JUVIC's core technologies overcoming these limitations of microneedles. One of the core technologies of JUVIC is IPS, Innovative Polymeric System, which uses amphiphilic polymers to formulate hydrophobic drugs within hydrophilic polymers. It is important to encapsulate lipophilic drugs in order to expand the microneedle drug versatility. By using egg microneedle, we can achieve increased dosing and stability. Egg microneedle is fabricated by the separation of drug loading layer and polymer. As drugs were concentrated into the core, it could be protected from external environment by microneedle shell, and it enlarges the degree of freedom for drug encapsulating polymer formulations too. The second core technology is centrifugal lithography. Different from the traditional molding process, the formulated solution is shaped into microneedle within a centrifugation process. It only takes less than 5 minutes in refrigerated and vacuum condition. The quick and mild microneedle fabrication condition enables to preserve the drug activities. The centrifugal lithography keeps the drug stable compared to room temperature fabrication method. In case of influenza vaccine, we have achieved 90% activity, which is very compelling data. An accurate applicator with right force and direction is essential for uniform drug delivery through the skin. JUVIC has enabled these factors by a simple applicator with a click. As shown on the right, our applicator enhances the insertion rate up to 97% compared to 19% of hand-applied patch. JUVIC designed a candle-shaped microneedle to improve the quantity and accuracy of drug delivery. This next-generation microneedle also can increase PK consistency. This candle microneedle could expand the application of microneedles, overcoming traditional microneedles' limitations. In addition to JUVIC's technical backgrounds, we have established non-clinical experimental methods. For non-clinical studies, it takes time to accumulate experiences on various skin models, and JUVIC had established many protocols to test microneedles upon small, middle, and big animal models collaborated with GLP facilities. JUVIC had built GMP facility in Seoul, South Korea in 2020. Current manufacturing capacity is 5,000 products per day, which is sufficient for clinical trials and preclinical studies. The first clinical study is expected in the second half of 2022 with this GMP facility. Furthermore, we are planning to build a commercial-scale GLP facility in 2024. Regulatory agencies such as FDA and EMA have already released guidelines for microneedle therapeutics. JUVIC is ready to satisfy their requirements to provide quality-controlled microneedle products. In conclusion, JUVIC is developing microneedle-based pharmaceuticals based on JUVIC's core technologies of encapsulation, fabrication, and application with over 15-year expertise on the development and manufacturing. JUVIC's technologies are well protected by strong intellectual properties. 84 patents are applied and 46 are registered globally. JUVIC has 4 pipelines. First pipeline is lidocaine-loaded microneedle patch for pain control. The clinical trial is planned on this year. Second pipeline is triamcinolone, which is commonly used for skin inflammatory diseases. These microneedles could be implanted into dermis directly without patch application. Preclinical study is ongoing and potential indications may include alopecia areata and atopic dermatitis. Third pipeline is influenza vaccine microneedle patch, which is considered as a killer application for the microneedles. Fourth pipeline is hormones, and we are co-developing this program with Korean pharmaceutical company. We have also tested several high-potency molecules which are very good microneedle candidates. In detail, the lidocaine microneedles are manufactured as shown. We have obtained preclinical efficacy results and have tested various properties microneedles, including the shape dimensions, strength, dose, solubility, and etc. in order to quality control. The microneedles for treating skin inflammatory diseases are developed as below. Using JUVIC's application technology, the microneedles were implanted individually without patch. As shown in the middle, the microneedles were able to insert it into dermis even in hairy skin. As a result, these microneedles were applied on skin inflammation sites, showed more efficacy than topical cream and similar to injections. Vaccine is a perfect target for microneedle therapeutics. JUVIC's first vaccine program is an influenza vaccine, which JUVIC's low temperature manufacturing process. The influenza vaccine had preserved 90% its initial activity, which is promising to achieve the quality standard. In addition, as there are plenty of immune cells in the skin compared to the muscle, the microneedle vaccine could trigger higher immunogenicity than same dosing injectables. JUVIC will expand our experiences into various vaccines. If there are any companies or organizations interested in any kind of vaccine patches, please contact us. JUVIC has expertise on early development of microneedle therapeutics, and we are looking for the development partners who has many experiences on clinical trials and commercialization. If any pharmaceutical and biotech company who want to transform approved drugs or pipelines into microneedles, JUVIC is able to provide the test materials and operate quality tests, preclinical tests, and technical transfer as the process goes on. This total solution for developing microneedle product would save your time and costs. As JUVIC's technology has been proven by many publications, we are one of the top research groups in the microneedle industry. This is the end of JUVIC's introduction. If you have any questions, contact us via sending a request for the meeting in Biotech Showcase 2022 or our website and email. Thank you.